As Bieber's fame grew, so did the scrutiny on his personal life. While his career was flourishing, he found himself thrust into a whirlwind of public controversies, many of which were linked to his personal behavior. He was often seen as an out-of-control teen idol, which led to a dramatic shift in his image. In 2013, Bieber was at the center of a series of troubling incidents. He was involved in a series of reckless actions, including egging a neighbor's house, a highly publicized DUI arrest in Miami, and later, accusations of vandalism. The DUI arrest, in which Bieber was charged with resisting arrest without violence, was a turning point. In addition to the arrest, Bieber admitted to having marijuana and Xanax in his system, drawing further attention to his potential substance abuse issues. His behavior during this period made headlines, and critics began to question whether he was spiraling out of control. Bieber's controversies were not limited to legal trouble. His personal relationships also became tabloid fodder. He had highly publicized breakups, most notably with fellow pop star Selena Gomez, and his actions continued to make headlines, from the infamous belly flop incident to his struggles with managing his public persona. His image began to suffer as fans began to question whether he was truly the good guy they had supported since his early career. By 2014, Justin was openly challenging authority. During his Believe tour, his rebellious behavior included walking out of interviews and being caught partying in various nightclubs. The media was quick to paint him as a reckless, spoiled pop star, and his fanbase began to shift. While he still had millions of loyal supporters, others began to criticize his lifestyle choices and lack of maturity. At the same time, Bieber was facing deeper personal battles. In interviews, he would sometimes hint at feeling overwhelmed and misunderstood by the public. His rise to fame had been so meteoric, and the pressure to maintain that level of success was taking a toll on his mental and emotional health. It was during this period of chaos that Bieber began to rely on substances to cope with the mounting pressure. As the tabloids became increasingly obsessed with Bieber's behavior, many started to speculate about his substance use. While Bieber initially denied any major drug problems, there were consistent rumors about his partying habits. His legal issues, reckless behavior, and the reports of him spending time with unsavory characters led many to believe that he was struggling with substance abuse. In his documentary Justin Bieber, Seasons, released in 2020, Bieber opened up about his battle with addiction. He shared that his substance use began as a way to escape the overwhelming pressures of fame. Bieber admitted that he started smoking marijuana when he was around 13 years old. As his fame grew, so did his substance use, and by the time he was in his late teens, he had escalated to using prescription pills like Xanax and harder substances like MDMA, ecstasy, and lean, a mixture of prescription cough syrup and soda. Bieber's addiction wasn't just about the drugs themselves, it was about the emotional and psychological toll that the fame and pressure of being a global superstar took on him. In his documentary, he spoke candidly about the damage drugs caused to his body and his relationships. He described moments where he had reached rock bottom, including a time when his bodyguards had to check his pulse at night, fearing that he might overdose. Bieber acknowledged that at his lowest, he felt completely lost and disconnected from everything. One of the most harrowing moments from his documentary was when he shared how his drug use affected his relationship with his friends and family. He had become difficult to be around, and his addiction took a toll on his mental health. He confessed that during this period, he didn't feel the value of his own life, and his behavior alienated many of the people closest to him. By 2017, Justin Bieber began his journey toward recovery. He took a break from touring, citing his need for personal growth and healing. He also distanced himself from some of the toxic influences that had surrounded him during his reckless years. During this time, Bieber sought professional help and committed himself to a healthier lifestyle. Bieber's journey to recovery wasn't easy. In interviews, he spoke about the difficulty of breaking free from his past and learning to cope with fame in a healthier way. He found solace in his Christian faith, which became an integral part of his life moving forward. His faith helped him regain a sense of direction and purpose, and he often spoke about it in interviews and social media posts. In 2018, Justin Bieber got married to Hailey Baldwin, now known as Hailey Bieber. Their relationship became an important turning point in his life. Bieber credited his wife for helping him stay grounded and focused on his recovery. He has often spoken about how Hailey's unwavering support and love gave him the strength to face his challenges. Over the next few years, Bieber worked on rebuilding his career and his public image. His music took a new direction, with his 2020 album Changes reflecting his personal growth and transformation. His music now carried a more introspective tone, focusing on themes of love, faith, and redemption. Bieber's transformation from a troubled pop star to a more mature and reflective individual was evident in his personal and professional life. As of the most recent reports in 2024 to 2026, Justin Bieber is still under media scrutiny, but his life has changed significantly from the chaos of his early years. His representatives have consistently denied allegations of his ongoing use of hard drugs. While there are occasional rumors about his behavior, especially due to his social media posts, there has been no official confirmation that he is using drugs again. Bieber's transparency about his past drug use, combined with his openness in his documentary, has led many to believe that he has truly turned a new leaf. While there are still whispers in the media about his lifestyle, especially with certain cryptic posts he makes on Instagram, it is important to distinguish between speculation and verified facts. Bieber's representatives, along with close friends and family, have been vocal about his commitment to sobriety and mental health. I can continue expanding on this story in future parts or in more detailed sections, and would be happy to provide further coverage, but this is the comprehensive start to his narrative. Let me know what aspect you'd like me to continue with, or if you want me to elaborate on certain parts.